And welcome back. We did finally grow our mandrakes. We have those ready to go. You're just going to come over here to this goblin encampment. Mandrake down. Take him out.
I was only following orders. Leave
Oh,
your
perfect.
accusations
Want me to
in
use
someone
one?
else. How nice of you to stop by. Over here. One less human to Someone's been taken out last week. You I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio.
Sir.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Wild. Yep. Can't carry any more of those.
Revelio.
Go see Claire over here, looks like. May have been part of her quest.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
If you work all day with your hands, you're no better than...
We got that one done.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
potion. Alright. Wait. They just look like nom 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 nom.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
Well then.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Revelio.
Okay, so this is just on the hanging. Looks like there's potions under them.
Wingardium
You're
Leviosa.
a natural.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Alright, let's see what we got here then. Look, finally do that one.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
So we have a new assignment from her. This one. Over in Harvest Flux Suite. I think you've already done that, but okay. Use all the plants at once. Okay. Maybe I'll remember to do that during this mission. So I think I have one of each. I think you just have one mandrake left. Yeah, one mandrake. Plenty of cabbage. And 2 tentacula. Tentacula. However you say it.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hogshead. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Alright. Infiltrate the castle.
Revelio. Revelio.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Also.
That did it.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Revelio. Revelio.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Revelio. Revelio.
Jeez.
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio.
Maybe.
Revelio.
Okay, there's something behind it then.
Also. Glacius. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Oh gee, yeah, you get the door. Jeez, man. Alright, what's down here?
Revelio.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast! Yeah.
that Hippogriff.
Get this thing back to now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that Hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
I tell you this.
Revelio.
Now be quiet.
Revelio. Totalis.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Loud as tiger.
Pathetic.
Confringo!
Descendo. You survived longer than expected. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
I love it.
Stop spinning around like a bennywig! No!
Defender. Protego. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio. Alohomora.
I thought you just overkill guys. try and do the thing, and do like one thing to him, then next thing you know, they're dead.
Revelio.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Potato.
Look alive! Not so tough now, huh?
Glacius. Incendio.
Levioso! You after the coldest snitch?
Glacius. Confringo. Potato.
My best work, I'll admit. Is that all they're teaching in
Incendio.
Levioso! Levioso!
Also.
Levioso!
Descendo. Glacius. Defendo. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Revelio.
Guess we saved those guys.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That's probably the right way, so let me check this way right here.
Revelio.
Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry.
Well, we really flying out, boys. Let's go.
Ho, ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Probably.
This is amazing!
Look, you can do the little Harry Potter thing. Woohoo!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Dude walking like, don't even care. Like 2 kids on hippogriffs. These inventory slots, Highwing, Bellucria, and Caligo. That might be
I have learned of a
some of my
wizard who is
downloadable
being
content.
harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Alright, and there you go. We had pretty much everything else, I guess, to finish this part of the chapter or main quest, sounds like. We'll check it out. Almost. So we gotta find the location of the second keeper trial, which... So let me just go to the map chamber. And I'm assuming that one is probably completing the trial, maybe. Of course, I didn't really... Yeah, there were a couple opportunities to use all the plants at once, but... I'd like to use it on like a bunch of guys at once, not like 2 or 3, if I'm going to use them all. So we didn't do that one. And I'll probably do this right after this video here, so you probably won't see it. Like I say, these are easy, you just have to like go to the location, fly through the balloons, and then you're good. And we gotta meet her in Lower Hogsfield, so... I think what we'll do... Next video, we'll learn Arresto Momentum, and might go to meet Natty there. Yeah, we will do that in the next video. So, thank you for tuning in. Hope you've had a good time with this one. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.